burped.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today I am joined by friend of the show and Ghost Branch amigo, Thomas, otherwise known as Confus.
Or otherwise known as Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius, that's right. You are the artist formerly known as Confus now.
Yeah.
So,
we're trying a name change.
What are we doing? What are we doing today, my dude?
I think we're going to play some Netrunner, which is some Nisei standard Netrunner, which I am ashamed to admit I've not really dived into.
Bringing great dishonor to our house.
Yes, we're bringing me back into the fold and exposing me to the wonderful world of crowdfunding. Because I'm sure that's what we're going to see some decks for.
Yeah, oh right. I was considering putting some targeted marketings in this deck to specifically, not pacifically, what am I? To deal with the onslaught of crowdfunding that I'm not ashamed to say that I had a very strong hand in.
It's a good card. I have been playing.
It's a very good card. But yeah, go ahead.
I have been playing Cash Refresh, and I built my Atom deck around it.
How'd that go?
It's going actually better than expected, but not because of crowdfunding, just because Lucky and Corpse aren't set up for the constant accesses.
Yeah, so let's get 2 targeted marketings in there, because...
So now we're at 16 ice with Genja, though. Is that enough?
Yeah, I think we'll be alright.
Okay, we'll find out. We'll tweak it if we can.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, because we don't want to have real 5/3s in this deck.
Correct.
I mean, Arella's kind of a stretch, so we could always cut one Arella and get a singleton toll booth to get another big,
beefy ice
for, whatchamacallit to target.
Yep.
Remote Enforcement. That's the card that I refer to as whatchamacallit. Cider Adaptive Barrier could probably become another pop-up window, and that way we're still keeping all the money positive.
That looks good to me.
Yeah, that looks good. Let's do it. This is a work in progress. I literally built this while we were chatting before I fired up the stream.
Yep.
Alright, so let's make ourselves a little game here. We got Director Haas looking at us very disapprovingly. So let's do it.
Let's see if we can shift her to an approving look.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's good.
I wonder if Directive Haas is a big sports ball fan.
Probably, since it makes lots of money and it normalizes bioroids.
That's true.
I always thought it was very interesting. Oh, this will be an interesting game one way or another. I do not like this hand, though. So I think we're going to mulligan. We're going to say GLHF. Oh.
Dibs a lot of ice.
This is good, though. It's good.
Yes, it is.
All right. So what do we think?
Even better.
Do we think hedge fund pop-ups on both centrals to start?
I'm good with it. Is that FC 2 or 3?
3, because remember, it's off the MWL now.
Yep. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's just money up and...
Yeah, it seems right. Because we're sports. We want those free draws or free money. Right?
We do. There's a crowdfunding.
Hey, Avers. Hey, Ratsuka. Welcome. Yep, look at that. Is that a crowdfunding? It's the card that's made its way into the hearts and minds of every single person who plays Netrunner. Alright, so I think we can just try to jam.
Yeah,
Put the Jeeves in an outside, and then we can just never advance this 4-2.
Yep.
Because I have a feeling they're going to want to do... Oh, they're going to go for it. Alright.
Yeah.
No, we're going to res. We're going to eat their cash. We gotta stop this spaghetti monster, right?
We do. Now, do we pump up to end the run here?
I don't think we do.
Okay.
Because then they're just gonna savage. They're just gonna savage other servers.
Yeah, it was just 2 credits was my point, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's less fine.
No, it's fine. Remember, we're all tempo all the time.
That's true.
Okay,
Just would have liked to see a money card.
So I think here we give them something else to pay attention to. We're going to click this a bunch of times.
Yep.
And then we're just going to put remote enforcement. Actually, we'll put the Hyperloop in there.
Yeah, let's be credit positive.
Yeah, man. Because our centrals are just free money for us.
Just taking the money hit.
So the neat thing here is we're going to get to score the Hyperloop extension. And then have an additional click to just put the remote enforcement or another corporate sales team in there.
I like it. That hunting grounds turns off our
pop-ups
and toll booth.
I mean, if they use it on the toll booth or on the completely lost my train of thought.
It's good.
If they use it on pop-up and we also have a toll booth in that server, that's a straight victory, though.
Yep. But we don't have any more pop-ups in the deck, do we?
No. But and it is also once a turn.
Yes, it is. No, I'm just commenting. It's only...
So they're probably going to go in. Yep, they're going to go in and get rid of Jeeves, which is fine, because we now have this architect to put in front of Surveyor to make it way worse. Because then we can advance remote enforcement once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What do you think?
What are you thinking? Architect advance credit or NGO advance?
I think we want to NGO advance here.
I can live with that.
Yeah. At Avers, that would be interesting, the idea of like a sports ball board game from Fantasy Flight. Which would just basically be like, it would be like Dreadball, basically.
Yeah.
I really want to find a Tarmar. Reboot?
Interesting. Yeah, just as Aesop's fodder.
Interesting. Alrighty then.
So that's all their dirty laundries used.
Alright, so they're going to get their crowdfundos back. It's a pretty good engine.
Yes, it is.
One of the main reasons I kind of wanted to move away... Alright, so I think maybe... I'm so hesitant to put I guess the Architect is probably the choice for Archives, because if they hit that off Archives, that's real bad. But
do you think they're going to Archives again anytime soon?
Maybe not. So maybe we just advance remote enforcement, right?
Yep.
And then we put the Fairchild on it, because that's the most impactful. And then we just hit up some money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're at base strength 4.
But what I was going to say is one of the problems that I've been finding is because of this crowdfunding engine, kill engines like Argus and hard-hitting news-based decks just don't work. because runners always have enough money to clear tags because everybody's on ASOPs. So the best thing is to do a thing where you don't care if the runner has money, you're just trying to, like, cheaty face out agendas. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Alright, so I guess we're going to just score this uncontested remote enforcement, and then we'll probably go get a... Do we want the toll booth, or do we want a cider, or do we want a surveyor? Probably a surveyor, right?
I think a surveyor, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on surveyor. That's just great for everybody. And I'm gonna get 2 cards to try to pad the hand, and we get punished.
It's a hell of a hand right there.
Yeah, but I mean, we can just put the Vitruvius in and like click for some money next turn because this is a reasonably taxing remote for them.
Yes, it is. And they have to
Wasteland.
run it first click at the moment.
Exciting. So let's just go ahead and put that in there. Let's put that in there and get in dollar.
Yeah, they definitely have the money, but they still don't really have a way through ice.
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice engine that they've built. So, Cassie has been watching a ton of The Greatest Showman because she has discovered musicals, and my brain is just buried with the catchy but not terribly great songs from that musical.
So now is probably the time to put the architect on archives before they can...
Well, are we not going to try to score this Vitruvius?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
what
I
do
guess
you
we
think?
could leave it and just bluff it as an upgrade for now. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's pretty safe where it's at the moment.
You right. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that down, and then I guess we can just get some money, because I don't want to advance it. I don't want to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Janktivist, it's Thomas.
Hi. It's your boy.
It's your boy.
I mean, centrals are very porous, but...
They don't know that.
They don't know that yet.
Yeah. If we can get this Arella to fire and put the next report advancement, man, I cannot talk.
It's alright. It's your first day with words. We understand.
Yeah, it's okay. It's hard coming to this planet. Yeah, we're gonna score. We're gonna put remote enforcement in there. And
Why remote enforcement and not the
corporate sales team?
So
because it doesn't matter either way. Because if we score either one, the game ends.
Well, no. If we score the one, the game doesn't end. If we score the other, it would.
Well, we're at 5 points, so they're both 4-2.
Isn't that a 3-1? Oh, it's a remote enforcement. I'm sorry.
It's not a Hyperloop extension.
It's not a Hyperloop. For some reason, I saw the art and thought Hyperloop.
Yeah, I've actually done that in tournaments before, where.
That is still expensive, and they're still not getting through, are they?
They don't know that they're not getting through.
Well, I was just thinking to ourselves. Rip.
Yep, unfortunately, that's Rip City for them. And we say, end the run. And then hopefully that one of the cards that they put into the bin isn't a black orchestra that they had flipped right side up.
That would be awkward.
And then we advance, 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 and score.
Jammy.
And we have way too many triggers. Good game.
Good game indeed.
One win for the Cyberball boys. Newcastle United. Newcastle County United.
Probably is a Newcastle United.
Or the Middletown Middlemen.
That also makes sense.
And it's just like a guy in a brown suit.
It is Newcastle United Football Club. See, you do follow the sports ball.
No, I just have it like unconsciously in my brain because of how much like background conversation I've experienced about the sports ball. Leela Patel. I like this hand. We've got great ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Balder, you want up? Come on. It's all you. Nobody's stopping you. All right, fine. Whatever. All right, they did not keep. So I guess if we had to, we'd probably, what, hedge?
Ice hedge.
Hedge. Put that on HQ. And then probably put that on a remote.
Just
because we can't res both anyway.
Yep.
Yep. Look at that shovel. The shovel's already out.
Rip.
It's okay. We'll be fine. Probably. Man, if we were on Murder Ball, this would be great. What a terrible opening hand decision they made if we were on Murder Ball. Have you seen the Murder Ball deck?
I have. Parts of it, at least.
I guess we'll just get more credits.
Yeah, limit the second card they can see.
The nice thing is they don't have enough... they didn't have enough clicks left to follow that with, like, a diversion of funds. Okay. Okay. I mean, if that's what you're into, I guess. So I guess first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get something that's not porous to them on R&D, which is currently this Surveyor. And then I think we're going to have to go ahead and put this on HQ, and then this on the remote. And we're going to have to do the thing where we, like, over-score agendas. Right?
That'll be fine. They are super broke at the moment, but they did.
Yeah. I think I actually want to use the Rashida here, because I don't want to risk the inside job on an agenda, and I don't want to commit the Fairchild to the remote yet. I'd like to have something a little less expensive. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. How's Cash Refresh been going for you?
It's been going alright. We've got one round left. I've been middling. I just broke 500 with my last round.
Nice. Yeah, I think this is perfect because we can put pop-up window on server 2, and then that deals with inside job. And then just do one of these. What do you think of that play?
So, I think that's fine. I think that's good, other than we're not going to be able to score that unless we want to...
Lose an ice somewhere?
Yeah, lose an ice.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on what we draw. We draw an agenda.
Well, I guess we can just advance it once.
Okay.
And then continue armoring, right?
Yeah.
And then just get a buck. The really neat thing is I hope we don't draw... I want to score and rip another Surveyor out to put on this remote, right? Perfect. So let's go ahead and advance. Advance. Remote enforcement. It's the weak sauce beta test we never knew that we wanted.
Yeah, we are gaining them money whenever we gain money.
Yep, we can deal with those next turn.
Yep.
And then they're going to get to bounce something. They're probably going to pick the HQ ice here. Oh, no. Oh, that's just fine, because now we can put pop-up on a central. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, we got to get rid of those pad taps next turn, so probably drop Hyperloop, maybe? Or do you think... what do you think? I've been piloting a lot here. What do you think is our line next turn?
So... Looking at our cards versus theirs. So we'll be down to, what, 9 credits if we trash both of them?
Yeah, correct. Or do we try to get them to pull the money and maybe drag them through the remote with NGO?
NGO or Rashida?
I don't think they'll go for the Rashida, right? I think they'll say, you can have that because I've got pad taps, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, go ahead and try that with the NGO. I want to see if they'll go through.
If they don't go for it, then I think we just get rid of the pad taps and then pop NGO front.
I'm good with that.
So, unfortunately, because that Amaku is now in play, we are going to have to probably put this Fairchild on archives here.
I'm okay with that, too.
Then we're going to go, please be leaving. Then we'll just res and use this before they get a new one down.
Excuse me.
HB and Wayland have got surprisingly good ice these days.
Miss Jones is ticking up quite a bit, though.
I mean, that's a fact of life, I guess. So, yep. I think with what we are able to currently see, and them not knowing what the second ice here is, I think we can afford to try to push for a remote enforcement here.
Yep. Double advance.
Yeah, double advance it. You're right. Thank you. Because they don't have any Amakua counters, so they can't really threaten. Yep, they're going to continue to just go for setup.
That's great.
That's great for us, yeah. Oh, nope.
Undo that.
Undo click. Score.
So we'll have to discard something.
I want the toll booth, actually.
Okay.
Because now that server has an end the run of each type.
Yes.
Right. And then I think we'll still keep this pop-up on HQ. And then we got to get rid of something. Hyperloop, maybe? No, because that'll put them on 5.
Yeah, exactly. Is it Rashida? Because we don't want to be drawing a bunch right now?
Yeah, I think Rashida's probably right. I think that's the right call, Thomas.
Because I feel like our next play is going to be jam the NGO and threaten game.
Yep, so they pull the money. They're saying, give me my stuff. I got to get moving, right?
Yep.
I think the Surveyor is better here because the Surveyor costs them more.
And us less.
And us less, correct. Yeah, you're right. Love these last click runs here.
Yes, please, to money. Okay.
Okay. I think we gotta... Oof.
Well, hold on. Yeah, we need money.
Because we don't have enough money for Game Changer. We could potentially do some Game Changer shenanigans now that they have 3, but we need more money.
What's holding down HQ? Is that Fairchild?
It's a Fairchild. It's very expensive.
Yep.
And now Hyperloop's bad.
It is.
Maybe install advance it. We just need money.
Yeah. It was just, do we advance it twice or do we advance it once?
I think we're going to get the Hyperloop extension out of our hand, and if that costs us the game, then that costs us the game.
Yep.
Because they are going to hit HQ this turn. Yep.
Rip.
No, because we can let them through here, and they're only going to get 3 credits, and then we can pop NGO front immediately afterwards.
True.
We're going to just wait for them to take another click so that they can't diversion of fund again. Or maybe, in an ideal world...
Wolf.
No, it's fine. So they're going to try to go through again.
Do we res the ice?
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah.
I mean, they may just have our number here.
Yeah.
Lille is a tough matchup for sports ball.
Because you both want to be stealing and scoring. One more.
Yep. Good game.
Good game.
They got us. And we weren't able to jam fast enough. Right?
Yeah. Well, losing...
We also haven't seen a ginger grid this entire game.
No, we have not.
I don't like that. That's not much better.
It's not terrible, though.
Come on. Oh, perfect. Love it. Let's res, because a lot of anarchs are on hacktivist. I think the big thing that RDI is really good for is RDI is really good when you can, again, sports metal, because you can dig for so much at one time consistently and end the game, reducing how much they can actually leverage their ability. Where do we want what ice? I think Architect, or what do you think? Architect or Fairchild for R&D?
Architect.
And then we can just probably naked put down the Jinja right now.
Poor right now.
Yeah. And then, do we want to res it and draw a card and see what happens?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? The worst thing that happens is we draw an agenda. But that's not even terrible.
Coming in hot.
But they are smelling an agenda. That is not there.
I mean, statistically, it makes sense. Let's draw.
Let's draw.
Yeah, look at that value.
Ketzel walks through it, but...
She doesn't... Well, she does know that. Never mind, I lied. She doesn't walk through that. How's that?
No, she doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels great.
You knew there were architects.
Oh, Project Vitruvius is on the top of the deck, you say?
I think we'll just put that in server 2.
Yeah, I think we'll just put that in server 2. Thanks very much. Oh, wait, we can just install something? Oh, I guess I'll just put this Arella in there with it. Value Town!
And then they hit an Eli.
Yep. Oh, no, sorry. All right, what else can we do?
I thought they saw Eli, not Hedge. Do we overwrite the Vitruvius?
No, I think we're going to just let them have it. But I think we could potentially put a Rashida in a new server and force them to go get it. Right?
We could.
I think that's our new play, because we're causing them to jump around a lot. We're not going to res this because it's not going to impact their ability at all.
Yep.
We're just going to say, hey, thanks. And we know we can safely draw cards here, so we'll just draw 2 cards.
And one of them will be Eli?
One of them will be Eli, so now Cider Adaptive Barrier actually does something.
Yep. They have to run clicks 1 or 2 to get through still.
Oh, we missed the second Architect sub, but that's our problem. Alright. Let's draw. Let us go hedge fund. Gosh, man, we're so rich.
We are, but you can get through anywhere.
Yeah, kind of. So, what do we think is a safe targeted marketing call here?
I've been trying to figure that out myself.
Lamb, probably? No, maybe knifed? I don't know. Inject, maybe? Or clone chip? Yeah, let's put Hyperloop down.
Do we put the Fairchild in with that server and just pillar up and try to rip through?
No, because that's expensive, right?
It is, but they can get in there for 2 clicks and letting an architect fire.
Well, let's draw.
I mean, I really don't know that. Right
It's a Hyperloop, right? This is an econ card. So it's designed for us to let them have it. Hopefully they won't hit the remote enforcement here. Ah, I should have said lamb.
You should have. But we're actually okay on money at the moment. But now you probably should say knifed.
Yes, 100%. Or surfer. Right?
Yeah.
I would say surfer is most likely going to be a core component of whatever they're doing, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll just get... I
think money right now.
Yeah, money.
Our hand's pretty clean.
Yep, and now there's a surveyor on there too.
Yep. Now that survey... You were right not to install the Fairchild.
Okay, so they're coming for it.
Strength 8 surveyor, no less. Same for lamb, no matter what.
Yep, they're going to kill it, which is fine. Because if they continue...
Now they can't Eli.
Now they can't get rid of Eli.
Oh, no, they can... Yeah, they're broke.
Yep, and then we're going to just use the remote enforcement to go get another surveyor.
Yep. Unless we draw one.
Hey, that's actually pretty good, though.
Yep, because now we've got... Yep.
3. Yep. So let's go ahead and advance. Let's score. We'll do the sports medal first. We'll draw 2 cards. Then we'll do remote enforcement.
Surveyor, which would cost us 4 credits, right?
Yep. Then we'll do that. And, yeah.
But now we're broke.
We are broke, but things are pretty safe.
Yeah. That is a strength 10 surveyor.
Yeah. And they've kind of blown their tricks for a little while. And this architect is still sitting pretty on R&D, which is not insignificant for them to break.
So, what do we Tarmar here?
Well, we're going to put this in a new remote.
Okay.
I think we're going to Tarmar Sure Gamble.
Have they played any yet?
They have not played a 1.
Yeah, that's a good call then.
And then we're just going to get a buck.
Yeah, because that surveyor cost them 9 to get through.
A lot, yeah.
No, 10.
Nope, we can't really use that anymore, unfortunately. We have what can only be described as a silly amount of ice on this remote.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much of a jerk do I want to be?
Wait, you can't put the grid in there.
I could if I overwrite the existing grid, but that would be a tell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be funny though? I think it'd be funny.
It would be funny.
I think unfortunately we're probably never going to afford this toll booth, so it's got to go.
Yeah, as soon as we can afford the toll booth, we're probably can afford to score out.
Yep. We haven't been seeing a lot of our biotics in this game either.
En passant in hand. It's good to know.
So now we're just basically waiting for Vitruvius to show up.
Vitruvius and $7, yeah.
Ooh. I think what we're going to do here...
Yep.
We're going to install Advance It once, and then put that on HQ.
I like it.
Yeah. Surveyor is a hell of a card.
Run those David counters.
Yeah, if they use David counters to go get that. Okay. So they're going to make it a barrier so that they can kill it, which is fair.
I don't see how they get in, though.
I think they're just trying to threaten, right? To the degree that they can. So we'll res that, forcing them to use the Quetzal ability.
See, I think I would have left that unresed. Yeah. So before they hit the architect, before they hit that, do we want to res NGO?
No. Why would we do that?
Oh, you're right. So it'll fire. We're not going to be able to afford the remote enforcement.
Well, keeping in mind, it's
we'll have
this is with no install cost.
Yeah, hold on just 1 second. We'll have 2 plus 5. So we'll have 7 credits. We'll be 1 credit short from being able to...
Yeah, so we're just going to put another architect on R&D, ignoring install costs. Then the second subroutine, since this is last click, we're going to go get Rashida and put it in a new remote.
Yep.
And then now we're just going to go like this and say thank you for your time.
Yeah. This is why I didn't want to res the Cedar, for the record.
Yeah. But we got it.
Yeah. No, you're right. So...
Because we know that it's in there.
It is, but it's a 4-2.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
So... Yeah, I mean, can they get in there? I don't think they can, so let's just do this. And then we can even hold it, because we got the Biotic in hand. We don't even have to advance it.
Yep.
This is a very decadent remote we've built. Oh, yes, thank you.
We'll take the money.
I'll take the free money, thanks.
Yeah, you're right. That remote is quite safe. I'm paranoid.
I mean, they can always do some stam hack business, but they have
no
other breakers.
Yeah. For a moment, I was worried we were going to get APOC'd, but...
The number of... Well, that wouldn't matter anyway, because the architects would stay.
They would, but...
So, I think one of the most interesting things here is, like, in this game, I would say very clearly, the fact that we got to fire, like, 3 architects.
Yeah. It's a hell of a card.
It's pretty wild. Did he just leave?
Well, they're not here.
I know there they are. But yeah, that's tough. When sports metal works, it can sometimes just come through super hard for you. Like in that case, we were able to just pile ice onto the remote and force... Like, that's the ideal.
Yep.
That's the ideal.
Where Ginge is actually working.
Is when you're like, I'm continually adding ice to this server, and you have to go into it every turn, because it's always an agenda. Like, what kills sports metal is if you have those few turns where you don't draw into anything.
Yep. Clang.
This is one of my favorite pieces of Netrunner art, the one that alludes to the fact that Thomas Haas is himself a Bioroid.
Why? Because he has a skill history?
Because he's like a file with an evaluation.
Yeah.
And it's on the card Director Haas's pet project, implying that he, a living being person, is a pet project. So is Thomas Haas?
I think it is pretty... I find it hard to argue that he is a human.
I mean, if he's the most passing bioroid, like, people in the community... Like, the implication of cards like The Source and Hostage is that people think that he is a person.
Well, no. In the Netrunner world, yes, I can understand arguing he's a human. In the... We're playing this game of Netrunner, I find it hard to believe that. Like, there's all this illusion that he's a bioroid, but there's no illusion that he's human.
So what do we think of the slots so far? Are we liking the slots? I feel like we're poorer than I'd like us to be.
Agreed. The money comes and goes because of the cost of the ice.
This is a hand.
Yes, it is. Kumalo.
So we have a couple different lines we could take with the opening here. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. So what do we think our best line is here?
Against Kumalo.
I'm thinking, and this is what I'm thinking, pop up on HQ.
Okay.
And then install Advance NGO Front in the remote.
I'll buy it.
And then we are going to pre-res because Kumalo is almost always on Hacktivist meeting.
Okay.
So they're going to come in hot.
Hard to blame him. Yusuf's hell of a card.
It is a hell of a card. And they didn't challenge it. So here's a mistake that a lot of people make. Now we get to advance this a second time.
Yep.
Gain 8.
Credits.
We're going to put Toll Booth on R&D. And start building a remote, I guess.
I think that's right.
And we're off to the races. This is probably going to be a crowdfunding deck, so Tarmar might actually do something this game.
Yeah, it definitely would have against that Apex deck, just we didn't see it.
Pop-Up is such a funny ice right now because, like, nobody is playing Pop-Up. So, people have, like, this, like, primal fear of it being, like, a real ice with teeth. You know what I mean? Alright, so what's our play here? Do we want to ice up Archives? And, like, get the Vitruvius and Arella into the remote?
Sorry, I had a work message. Do we want to ice Archives? Yes.
Yeah, so let's do that.
We'll be on 5 credits. We'll be on 11. It's a surveyor there, right? Yeah.
So they got a Stamherk. Alright, they're going to continue to set up, which is just fine. Let's see what we draw. Oh, perfect.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
We taking the money or the cards here?
Probably the cards. No, maybe the credits.
So we're 2 turns away from being able to get Rashida cards.
Cards.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Because we're going to be, like, jamming super hard very quickly here if they don't start pressuring us.
Yeah, and also I think getting cards there makes that look more like a NGO.
Yeah, I think you're right. Sports, man. Sports.
I think that's the mental arithmetic they're doing right now.
That's the great thing about Arella is it's good for anything. So it's good for... I've done it with defensive upgrades before. You really have no idea, right?
Yep.
Unless you've recently swept the hand. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. So I guess we'll just spend 2 for a lot of money. And then we're going to Arella Salvatore this Rashida, and probably here we'll take the money.
I think so, yeah.
Because we don't...
Well...
and then we'll put a pop-up on this remote, because that's kind of like money.
Yeah.
And it also makes Surveyor better.
It also baits a run.
It also baits a run. Did we just like accidentally build an okay deck? I mean, purple cards are good, so
yeah. How bad can it be? It's got Surveyor and Eli in it.
I'm sure an experienced Val player would rip us in half.
Well, we're not at a tournament right now.
Every day's a tournament, Thomas.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Clearly, that is not true.
Yes, we would love to do that. They're on 11 with a Yusuf and a clone chip. What do they have in the bin besides MK Ultra?
MK. That's it.
Sucker.
So I'm thinking maybe we do like a remote enforcement in the remote.
Mm-hmm.
We do like an Eli on HQ to make put something less expensive, or not HQ, R&D.
Okay.
And then just like get $1.
Discarding.
I don't know. Or we could also put a Surveyor on HQ.
Yeah, we're having the money problems again, though.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Actually, let's put the Architect there. Okay. Let's put that there. And then let's put the Rashida in the remote.
Yeah. We have some ice we can discard. But she'll...
Well, we're having the money problem because they're not stealing agendas, right?
That's true. That's true. That is money we're missing. Also...
Clan Vengeance. Oh, this is perfect. So we're not going to res anything except pop-up.
Yep.
And we're going to let them...
use a stem hack to get a Rashida?
To get a Rashida.
So they're going to go get a card, though, with the...
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's not going to be a complete value loss, but depending on what they get, they might not have the money. They might have to pay real bucks for Arella. Nope. Okay, well, some real bucks will be spent. Oh, they're gonna do the double SMC. Wow, spicy. Yeah, it feels bad, man. I'm still feeling pretty okay about this, though.
Same.
Yeah, so let's just put that in there.
Inside Ice is a Surveyor?
Yeah, and get some money and see what happens.
Excuse me.
Like, we don't have a strong incentive to, like, try to break ourselves, right?
Agreed. Yeah, we are on 3 points. They're on 0.
I like the value Clan Vengeance with their stim hacks. That's cute. Low number of people watching today. I guess it's because I'm streaming at a really weird time from when I normally stream.
Yeah, thank you. Been wanting to join you, but I have odd availability.
I've been feeling... I've been very inconsistent about my times lately. Alright, they didn't go for it. So I guess we're gonna do one of these.
Yep. What are we grabbing with that?
Well, I don't want to do like a toll booth because they have the hippo down.
Yep.
So I guess we'll probably do another Surveyor.
Well, toll booths in archives anyway? Or it's already out?
Yep.
Surveyor works.
Yeah, Surveyor's rough as shit for them.
Yeah, with the MK.
Because they have to spend 9 credits to break it. Plus the install cost. Employee strike.
Yeah, there we go.
What madness is this?
Pop-up window. What madness is this?
Thank you very much. I kind of hope they get the remote enforcement here. Perfect. Oh, right, we don't have our ability, but at least we don't have to. But at least we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yep. Now we get to hope they come in again and again.
Yeah, just keep coming in, man. It feels great.
They are getting lots of counters.
This is the last ones that they'll get for free, though, because we can res architect.
Ah, very good.
They're going to get rid of our last architect, though, which is fair. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they do not want us to have a triple architect. All right, so perfect. So now we're going to res architect. We'll get $1.
Now we're all poor.
I think if we had a little bit more money, I would say purge. But we're going to need to try to drag them through here and then purge.
Yeah.
We are slowing them down quite a bit, which is nice. And if we can get this Eli resed on R&D, I feel like that'll also be pretty good.
Remind me, Yusuf is 1 for 2?
It's 1 for 1 strength and 1 for 1 subroutine, but it can pull off of any card.
Yeah. I think it was 1 for 2 subs.
Oh, my lord. A stim hack. Yep, they're gonna go for it.
Did you get your buff off pop-up? No, there we go. Sorry, the arrow confused me.
Yeah. And another stim hack was used on a Rashida.
There was more value there, but yeah, getting rid of that surveyor was huge.
And then I think we're gonna purge here before they take those consume bucks.
That seems right.
I mean, we are at 5 points, so we can just kind of sit back and wait for a Vitruvius and a Biotic to come to us. You know?
Yeah, until they... Yeah. If they start sieging...
I think I want to cut the Game Changer for, like, an IPO. We have not even come close to having an opportunity to use it.
Yeah, I think that's right. Some money from somewhere. IPO would be good. Maybe cut the toll booth.
Get some, like, beanstalks in there.
Something.
All right, so I think we're going to go like this. Oh, no, we can't because we don't have our ability.
Yeah.
Guess we're just going to money up for now.
Yeah, we need a targeted marketing to clear that.
We might want to get a third Jeeves, though I don't know how much Jeeves is even helping us. Would Jeeves just be better as more money?
That's possible too. Like Jeeves, he's been going in a naked remote and getting auto trashed.
Yeah. I don't know, it's tough, right? Alright, I think here we're just gonna keep
Yeah.
We're gonna keep getting money, I think. For now anyway.
What's the outside ice on R&D?
An Eli. What's the worst ice that we have? Probably the cider.
Yeah, especially with another hippo down.
Well, especially since anywhere we would reasonably pull it, it's just going to die to a David counter.
Yeah.
Guybrush says, cut the toll booth for slot machines.
Spoiler. Slot machine's so much fun. I am running it in my cash refresh deck.
Oof. I don't think that they can't break toll booth, so I think this is the ideal time to res toll booth.
I agree. So as soon as we're both saying cut the toll booth, Uh, both.
Yeah, but I mean,
Guy
that
and myself.
we spent a lot for that 3 credits we took from them.
3 credits, denied an access, denied a successful run. Archives is wide open right now, though.
I mean, that's life. Also, they don't know that.
Yeah. Also, it was last click.
Now we can res architect. So now we could potentially have an actual central, like, tax shutout.
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to try to go long, which is reasonable considering the position that they're now in.
Mm.
I did that so it looks like we're intending to draw ice. I wondered, can we jam? Stim hacks in bin equals 3. Alright, I want to put... No. I want to just slow them down, you know? Like, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm going to feed them an agenda.
Okay.
Because if we can get them through this server, then it's going to cost them a significant amount of money. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think that's wrong. I think I'm not sure, though. It's a weird call right there on what to do next. Well, just from having the 3 ice and 3 agendas in hand, I wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah, I mean, what we really just need is a biotic and 7 credits. That's what we need.
Yeah, 2 credits and a biotic and win.
Because what we don't... The reason I did this is because what we don't want is them to have just a clear line of continuing to gather money and resources. Mm-hmm. Right? Because that will cause us to lose.
Yep. Ugh, my clan vengeance, though.
Well, that's why on the turn that we're going to do the biotic, we put down the Vitruvius, and then we immediately play biotic. We don't play biotic and then put the Vitruvius down.
Yeah, they have a window after we install those, so we have to give them a moment.
Yep, but I'm not going to say action. I'm just going to pause.
Yep.
Because I don't like reminding people that I could be fast advancing. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Alright, so they went ahead.
Ugh. Damn it. Fascinating.
Okay, so I'm pretty okay with just letting them in here.
Yeah, we're not going to get the ability. Credit. We need an architect to fire to get that Vitruvius back. I know the odds of that happening are low.
We can still do this.
This is an interesting matchup. We have all this... we have the satyrs and the surveyors that both want deep servers. And they keep peeling them away.
Is Game Changer in the bin? Because if they strike again here, then Game Changer enables us to rip a 4-2 out of our hand as long as we have 10 credits. Right?
Do we purge here?
I think we do. We don't have like fuck all else going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll purge. Yeah, Game Changer is another potential out for us. But yeah. What do you think?
I think that is our best hope at the moment. If we draw a game changer, feed them the... Oh, that's a remote enforcement, not up. Damn it. I don't know why I'm convinced that's a Hyperloop.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
If we feed them agenda, the game's in the bin.
But they don't know that.
That's true.
So I think we're not going to feed them an agenda. We are going to make like we're getting ready to try to score.
Okay. You live with that?
So that then they try themselves. Oh, perfect. So next turn, we can win off the game changer and the Vitruvius. If they run HQ twice, they could potentially win.
Excuse me. Well, we have enough with resing that.
I think we have to, because we have to...
slow them down.
We have to slow them down and try to disincentivize them from making other runs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. We have enough, though, don't we, for Vitruvius?
We will now, because then we'll have the extra click to click for a credit. Don't come into HQ. Yay! Okay. So, we're going to play Game Changer.
Yep. Card we were talking about cutting.
We're gonna click for a credit. We're gonna put that down, and then we're gonna advance, 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 and score. Project Vitruvius. Good game.
Good game.
What a nail biter that was.
It was.
All right. So we got 3 wins and 1 loss. I don't think the deck is bad. I think we need more money.
Yeah.
Slot machine wasn't a suggestion that somebody had made.
You want another targeted marketing, or are you good with the 2? Like we've seen it 1 game, and we didn't get a chance to play it.
I kind of just want to add another pop-up window.
That's fair too.
Or we could do 2 pop-ups, 2 slot machines. Yeah, that's probably more taxing, right?
Yeah, slot machine's very taxing.
And then probably an IPO. Now the other thing we could do is we could cut the Tarmars entirely and either a slot machine or a pop-up, get a second Arella, and just max out our IPO usage.
That's also true.
Oh yeah, Lateral Growth. That's a card that exists in Netrunner.
I like Lateral Growth.
You do or don't?
I do.
Oh, no, I did that wrong. Lateral Growth. What an interesting choice. Yeah, I like that. Lower upfront cost, right?
Lower upfront, and when we're feeding ourselves cards off Rashida or ability, it helps clear 2 cards.
We'll do 2 Lateral Growth and an IPO. That should fix our money problems, right?
I think so.
Hypothetically.
Well, we reduced a taxing ice from 8 to 3 res costs and added in money cards.
This hand is bad, but we're up against Exile, which is also very bad, so I think we can do it.
Self-handicap?
Yeah, man. Oh, perfect. So we'll put that on R&D. We'll put that in the remote. And then we will put Rashida in the remote.
If they don't challenge, do we fire the Rashida right away?
I think so.
Yeah, because we can Jinja Rashida.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, so now we can lateral growth the Jinja into there.
Yep.
We can put another architect on a central. Man, the world just loves giving us gifts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It's going well so far.
Purple cards. Yeah, Ratsuka brings up in chat that if we get advanced assembly lines, our architect, which you already know, our architect fires get incredible.
You mean my favorite corp card at the moment?
What, advanced assembly lines?
Yeah, I'd like... This is one of the silly things where I've moved away, like, crowdfunding has ruined corp play for me, and I've been needing to find a corp deck. Because I love me some asset spam.
So we have double surveyor on this remote already.
Yep.
So I think we're going to go ahead and do Arella. And...
Is that... Okay, Ice Analyzer.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Undo click. What am I doing? Installing with a base click like some sort of peasant?
Yeah, you plebe.
I'm no pleb. I just lateral growth that shit. Yeah, we didn't just get a buck. We don't have anything else really to do here. Yeah. Pleased to be using your SMC. Fire all subroutines. Okay. I'll go ahead and I will put this pop-up on server 1. And then out of the trash, do we have anything? Oh yeah, we do have Rashida. Let's go ahead and put Rashida in a new remote. Yeah, come on in. Water's great. And we'll draw 2 more cards. Yay! Yeah. Like...
I think... Did that put the Vitruvius on top of the deck right now?
Yeah. But we can overwrite the Hyperloop extension if we need to.
Well, we've got Arella.
No, I'm saying if they try to run it. See?
We can also build a remote. A second remote.
I don't think they're going to let this one fire. Architect is the best.
Ice Analyzer is for
installing programs.
Yeah. So yeah, they get a 3 credit discount right now.
Ottman.
It's not a bad call. Which one's... Yeah, okay, so they're breaking both.
Okay, so they're going to get that Vitruvius. Just get some money. Oh, no. They're going to get rid of our Rashida.
I'm okay with that.
What bad people they are. Alright, we're not going to put the slot machine on there.
No.
We are going to Resurrella. We're going to advance this Hyperloop and score it. We're going to put a NGO front in there. And we're going to get 2 credits.
Sounds good.
Seems pretty good to me. And we can put the slot machine on R&D. Oh, they're going to go for it.
Well, they're getting money every time we res.
Yeah, but this surveyor is going to be savagely bad for them. And they
can't get through a pop-up.
And they can't get through a pop-up, so... Oh, it's one of these. Interesting. I wonder if they come through again and we get to put them in hell.
I doubt it.
That would be so rad, though, wouldn't it?
It would, but I doubt it. They knew that was a pop-up.
Ooh, a scavenge. Are they gonna... Oh, they're gonna scavenge cash for a cash.
Yeah. I mean, they knew that was a safe play because it got them 2 install credits to give out for giving us 1 credit. Maybe just clicking for a credit would have been smarter for them.
Yeah, we'll put the Eli on there. That seems like a good ice.
I'm good with that.
So we're going to advance this once, make it look like we've put a 5-3 in there, and then slot machine hedge.
I like it.
Slot machine is such a trolly piece of ice. I adore it. Roll them bones.
Whoever coded that, it's brilliant. All right, so it'll be swing as 6 if they let it fire.
They have to let it fire. They don't have a choice.
Yep.
Now they can't break architect, so the smart thing would be to jack out.
Good suggestion, whoever said or slot machine. Which one will they let fire? Obviously not the...
Install a card from HQ. So I think in this instance, I'm actually going to take the Satyr Adaptive Barrier and put it on R&D. Even though it'll cost us 2 credits to do so. Just because this is porous if they decide they want to let stuff fire.
Yeah.
2 credits because we can't afford to end up with another agenda in hand right now. They're at 6 points, which is very problematic, which makes me even more excited that we put that Cider Adaptive Barrier on there.
So anything we draw is just going to get jammed.
Exactly. So we're going to res and gain 8. We're going to put this in the remote. And we're going to advance it once.
Gain a money dollar.
Gain a money dollar. And I think our bet now is to try to do an Arella chain, where whenever we score, we draw and try to immediately put something else. Because anything that we're going to draw is going to be safer in this remote.
Agreed.
Right? Because these are 8 strength surveyors. So we're going to go advance, advance, advance. We're going to score. We're going to do the 2 cards first. Yeah, we'll put a Fairchild on there. We don't have a target, unfortunately.
Excuse me. So they know HQ's empty then.
Yeah, I really just want to jam, because jamming is how we win. Like, this is such an armored remote.
Yep. So if we don't mandatorily draw, we just draw.
Yeah, and they also have no money.
Yep. So the hope is we...
The hope is score that, draw into any agenda, and immediately put it on Arella.
Score that, have mandatorily drawn an agenda.
Get money, and then,
Get money, yeah.
Because they still don't have an ability to break slot machine. Or now they can potentially break Cider Adaptive Barrier, so we have to be careful.
Yep.
Depending on what happens, I might, if we draw some ice, I might biotic this out so that we can put another ice on R&D to protect us.
Okay.
Because things are starting to get a little spoopy, and any strike on their part costs us the game.
Yep.
Now, also, depending on if we mandatory draw into an agenda, we could potentially double score in a single turn.
If we get a project,
perfect.
We win. That's bonkers. They do have Clot, but
do they?
They have the window for it.
Actual.
That was just dumb luck. I love it.
Mwah. That 4 points. That 4 point swing, baby.
Go down from 6-0. For the comeback.
The comeback kid.
That was like that. That was a good showing for Exile. I liked it.
Hey, you know what we don't have? IP block.
Is that a good card right now?
Well, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think I've got time for one more.
All right, let's do one more then. We're doing pretty good, pretty okay though.
I am technically working today.
Cause that's 4-1.
Yeah,
that's not bad for some Cyberball. We're not doing anything fancy. We're just good stuff. Good stuff jamming, you know. Uh-oh, Ratsuka's coming in hot from the stream. This is a great hand.
Yep.
Let's keep that. Hedge. HQ, R&D. Because we're against Lilo. We have the double threat again.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's going to take advantage of the fact that we didn't... yeah, we're going to get rid of this.
But now we can't play the IPO.
It's okay. We'll survive. But we certainly can't let that pad tap stay around.
No.
I wonder if... oh, yeah, he'll just get rid of it. Perfect. All right, draw. Gain a buck. IPO.
That is a nutrient wrench HQ.
It is nutrient rich. I guess we're going to just start building remotes and lock off the centrals. Double Eli as our central lock off is really good. He can get Amakua counters, but he has to pay. He has to pay for them.
Yeah.
We do have to be very wary, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's draw. Ooh. Maybe lateral growth it in there.
Sure.
And then advance it. Man, lateral growth is such a great card. Boo. Boo. Falsified boo. Yeah, or as Sanjay likes to call it, unsure gamble.
Unsure gamble.
Yeah. I do like that we get to advance this again, though. That feels nice. Gosh. Do we want to architect and then put the hyperloop in there, or the remote enforcement, and we can start trying to slow roll it? What do you think?
So he's got 9 credits. Fuck, I don't know. 9 credits. It's an Eli. I'm just doing math. The nanotech would be how much on the architect?
Well, any place we're gonna put architect now, it's gonna be bringing nanotech strength up to 3.
Oh yeah, good point. So we want the architects to be naked.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen now.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna single ice centrals, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. So it's just a 2 credit tax for nanotech.
Because I'm concerned that they're just going to inside job through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's put that on server 2. I don't know. Let's put the hyperloop in there. I need to get a sense of what his behavior is, right?
That's fair.
I was going to say, and we certainly need to get money out of his hands. Oh, man, resing the surveyor feels bad, so we're not going to do it.
Yeah, it's 2 credits for him. Still no.
Yeah, still no.
There's no. Yeah, we're not resing that until we get another ice there.
Oh, please hit the hedge fund. Okay. Draw 2 cards. This is all so bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually good, though. So this is the first time that our deck has actually done the thing.
Yeah.
So, because now we've done the thing, and we can actually start building towards, like, we just went, we lost 3 points, but we went super tempo positive on that.
Yeah.
So here comes the inside job.
Into an architect.
Well, I mean, I don't think we're going to res here.
Yeah.
But we are going to just let them have it.
Yeah, this is slipping away, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Ratsuka's a very strong player, and Ratsuka is also coming into this matchup having watched the stream and knowing exactly what we're playing.
Yep. Taking it apart.
Yep, so we're going to hedge fund. We're going to put that and that on server 2.
Okay. And what, install advance the sales team, or?
Yeah, I think that's our only play.
Oh, actually, is it install advance?
Yeah, I think it's install advanced because we can biotic.
Yep.
We have money, so I think we'll actually do the remote enforcement.
Well, now we don't. Okay, no.
Why?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I mean, we're in Fuckinsburg. No matter what happens here, like
Population us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't the corporate sales team. Yeah.
Going for it. Okay. That's game. He's got us.
No, it's a 1-point agenda.
No, it's not. It's a remote enforcement.
Oh my
it's not
God,
a hype.
damn it. You're right. You're right. I can't read the font. I'm remembering art.
Yeah, that was a savage beating we just took. But
Yes,
that's what happens when somebody knows what all of your ice is.
this is what happens in the cut when they can read your deck list.
Yep.
Does Nisei still allow that? I haven't looked.
I have not checked. Whoop. Oh no, we actually still have it. Because they cannot afford to break the second Seder.
Nice.
So we actually do get to keep an agenda. Now we can't do what we were originally going to do. Because we just need to get on the board.
Yes.
And we're going to put a huge, I don't know, probably a Fairchild 3 on there. And we'll just take 2 credits.
And we'll lose a card.
Yep. And it's going to be probably this Ginger Grid and an Architect. I mean, we're so boned. Like, the degree to which we are boned is so high. If this isn't an agenda, I'll be so impressed with our deck.
Yeah. It was 6-0 against Exile. Like, we're in this 5-0 or 5-2 against Leland's. Like,
yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah! Good game! Woo! All right.
What did we learn?
We learned that secrets are very important to court play, and we also really learned, I think, if you want to talk about playing against like Leela, you gotta like go like right away, and you have to be willing to lose agendas early, but lose them trying to score them because we lost them just getting pulled out of centrals.
We lost 2 trying to score them.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yep.
So we ended up going 4-2, which is not bad for something that I built literally.
He hasn't finished his trigger, so that's why it doesn't mark as the loss yet.
Yeah. But yeah, my point being, that Leela deck is ridiculously strong.
It is. That was a great deck.
Anything that wants to jam has a very hard time against Leela's ability, right?
Yep.
I almost want to cut the pop-ups and turn them both into slot machines. That's something we can test, though, because now that we've added more money, the money situation felt a lot better.
It did. Like, we were rarely below 10 credits.
I kind of still... Gosh, I kind of still want to have a freaking targeted marketings for crowdfundings, though. Right? Like, that feels like if we can get it down, it would be exceptionally strong, right?
I'm thinking. So, I feel like that is more of a, like, so you'll have these couple of turns, couple of games where you get 10, 20, or 30 credits out of it.
Right. Maybe it's not worth it because it's basically just a griefer card.
Yeah, but I also think that this deck's trying to win faster than that.
I think that's fair too. And I think the lateral growths help with that.
Yeah.
Right, because the lateral growth help us maintain that sense of being tempo positive.
Yeah.
Right? Ugh. I kind of feel like we want to go down to 2 Biotic Labor and no Game Changers and get 2 Jeeves just as like a tempo speed bump for the runner if they don't want to deal with it. Because Jeeves is strictly less expensive than Biotic.
It is, but it's also trashable where Biotic isn't.
That's mostly true. But yeah, I don't know. These are all things that we could test. I think we've got a strong basis for a mid-range deck here.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, Dan. It was great.
Yeah, and people watching, get out there and experiment. We got the first Nisei game night kits are starting to happen, and we're going to have store champs soon. So start working on stuff. And, until we see all of you beautiful Netrunner humans, again, always be running.